name is Brittney Walker. I'm from Michigan, from the United States. I currently attend the University of Michigan in Flint. I currently study Spanish and Communication Media Studies. So I kind of wanted something that would allow me to utilize both of the skills, that I've attained from what I study. I always dreamed of maybe doing a semester in Spain or maybe in Latin America or something like that. I felt like I'd be able to interact with the local community a little bit better, and I felt like I would be able to do that outside of the classroom. That would be a little bit more beneficial to me, because I felt like Spanish, I was good at it, but I felt like I needed more practice with speaking. In high school and stuff, I volunteered a lot, but I haven't really done a lot of volunteering in college, and I've never volunteered abroad. So I felt like this was going to be a really good experience just to make me really well-rounded, and I think that it's done that so far. My stay in San Ramon has been wonderful, and I'm really glad that I chose this program, because I like that San Ramon is a smaller city, but yeah, it still has enough to do during the day, but it's not touristy like a lot of the other cities are, so I was actually able to practice my Spanish in a more authentic location. Right now I'm volunteering at the community education program at Bajo Tijares. Bajo Tijares is a small barrio, I guess you can say, a neighborhood. A lot of the people are Nicaraguan immigrants, and they're very poor. Most of the families are very poor, and there's inadequate housing, there's lots of children living in just a couple rooms. So I volunteer at the mission there. And I just do a variety of things. Pretty much, every day is different. They do have their own set of programs that you have to do, helping them with math or reading, or a lot of the kids will bring their homework and things like that. So after helping them with that, sometimes there's a lot of free time for activities. Yesterday, for instance, we brought some embroidery floss, and we made bracelets with the little girls, and they loved it. Or just quizzing each other with flashcards, multiplication, and playing games with them, and having them color, and they're learning their colors in English, just things like that. They love it, and a lot of the kids don't really get much of that one-on-one attention at home, so the Bajo Tijares, the community center there, is a really good place for them to get that one-on-one attention and have someone to look up to. The dorms were very nice. You got to meet a lot of people, and actually it was really hard for me just because I was here for 3 weeks, and it was kind of a transition period, because the first week I came, there was a group that left, and I got to know them for a week. And then the week after, there was another group that left, and then my last week here, there was another group that came. So I got to know 3 sets of wonderful people, but it's hard because I have to leave. But I guess that just makes me want to come back even more, because I've met so many people, made so many friendships, and just bonding with the people at the mission, the workers, the locals. I want to come back, because I've started to get attached to the children and things like that, and I want to be able to see in the future how they're doing. One of my greatest experiences was just listening to just talking to the children, or talking to a lot of the women at Bajo Tijares, because they do have a women's group that meets every so often, and just listening to their stories. They all have been through a lot in their lives, and they all have really interesting stories. So I think just getting to know the locals and seeing the culture at first hand was a lot was probably my best experience, I think. I came with a friend. I mean, we were more like acquaintances, but we got to be better friends, you know, like as we came through the experiences of the trip. But I had a class with her beforehand. We both attended the same university, so we flew down together, and she actually left a week before me, so I had time with her and we got to bond, and then I had time with the other people too. So I mean, if you feel uncomfortable, you know, flying by yourself or something like that, I mean, it's nice to have someone like that, but I'm also glad too that I got an extra week to myself, just because I was able to branch out a little more and I was kind of more likely to step outside my comfort zone. No matter where you travel, if you go, you know, to Asia or Africa, one of the other uVolunteer programs, you're gonna have to keep an open mind. I had my own, you know, preconceptions of what this is going to be like, and most of them have proved to be wrong, or they've made me think differently. So you have to keep an open mind. You have to be open to trying the new food, learning the culture. Even if it's something that makes you feel uncomfortable, you have to at least try it and just kind of be relaxed and just to experience it. Be yourself. Don't be somebody that you're not, and because that's what's gonna make the program worth your while. Because if you're not yourself, then people aren't gonna be able to see like what you have, like what talents you have to share. I would highly recommend this program, and I really want to come back, just even if it's not volunteering again through the program necessarily. I would love to just come back and just visit everybody and just see the mission and the culture again. And so thanks, and hope you choose uVolunteer.